Hi, welcome to our first episode of Minding Our Business podcast. I'm here with my lovely co-host, Dr. Kadesha.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Yes, those who don't know who I am, my name is Razzy Dee. I am the owner and the founder of Taji Collections. Taji Collections is a hair extension company where I offer luxury hair at affordable prices. And you could have customized or already pre-made wigs. You should check out my IG at Taji Collections. Also, I have my accessory line. That's Taji.glam at IG. Check that out. It is really nice pieces for affordable prices. And now my new project is Minding Our Business podcast. And I brought this platform so I can, not just I, but those who individual, especially our community, my community, which preferably African American females, can display their services and help needs. My whole purpose is just, giving my service to you guys. And I want to just have this as an open platform for everyone to just come on and discuss, their views on certain topics and, just to be open, no bashing, just a free open space,
Yeah.
And go ahead.
So my name is Dr. Kadesha Nicholas. I am the founder of Let's Talk Health Inc., which is a blog page specifically tailored to improve health literacy, educate, and empower African American people to take charge of their health and its outcomes. I am also the creator and designer of Lily's Closet, where I make handmade crochet swim pieces and now accessories. So I'm extremely excited to be a part of this platform, to share my knowledge and experience in building businesses, building brands, as well as just talking to you guys about everything that comes up. I talk a lot, so this is a great opportunity for me. And I also love to share and educate people. So I'm really excited to be included on this platform and looking forward to engaging in dialogue with you guys.
And I want to also take this time out to thank you for even, just giving a chance, like giving this project a chance with me. I really appreciate it.
No, I see the potential. Now is probably like the perfect time to have a group of people, like-minded individuals, just getting together and talking about things that they're passionate about, especially the African American community. So I'm excited. I thank you for including me along in your journey. So I'm just here for the ride, girl. But it's gonna be a great ride.
Yeah, appreciate it, girl.
Great content, great everything. So I'm appreciative of the opportunity, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
You appreciate it. Now, some people might ask, like, okay, minding our business, what is that about? Minding our business. But my business, I could say, is my family, my business actually. Those who's in school, your business could be your school. If you want information on that, hopefully further down the line, we'll have some speakers who can speak more to help you out with that. Relationships, life, just general life. It's you're the one who's in control of your business, which is, everything that surrounds your life. So this is supposed to be the platform that can hopefully help everyone, those who's in need to further that,
Yeah. I think from what we've discussed so far and what we've planned for you guys so far, there is a lot of content, a lot of very important content that we have planned for you guys. So I'm excited to just see everything unfold. I'm excited to talk about the things that that make me happy, that make you guys happy. I'm excited to talk about my businesses, you know, and whatever that looks like. And there's a lot of different things. But like my business, what I'm passionate about, and just, you know, you guys about that. So listen, like, but what I do have a question for you, Razzy. Like, what prompted you to start your brand? Like, what, you woke up one morning and you were like, okay, I'm just gonna start Saji Collections. Like, what? How did that process look like for you?
Almost. But no, actually, ever since I was younger, I was always fascinated. I want to say, when I was younger, my family used to do my hair, and I always used to cry when that used to happen. And I just took it upon myself just to do my hair for myself. And it
Yeah.
got like, it just got something that I just fell in love with. So I ended up going to school. For cosmetology. And, I got my license there. And then at the age of like 22, I want to say, I had my own salon. And then I had that for a couple of years. And then I went back to school. And then somehow it just kept on coming back to me. I started doing hair again. And then the whole trend with the wigs, everybody's wearing wigs and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, let me try this out. So and I actually liked it, and it's just you always I'm always learning, and it's just a way of me creating art, and it's just fun. It's just something that I just enjoy doing.
So that's good to see. So now, like, I know what you do now. So you're a nurse now,
Yes. Right.
and you have your business on the side,
Correct.
and you have children. So what does managing, your day-to-day life look like for you, having to tackle all of these things at one time? Like, how do you manage?
To be honest, I don't really manage. I just make it work. I mean, if I'm sitting here, I'm not gonna sit here a lot of you and say, well, everything is in order. It's not. It's just I just make it work. When it's time for my kids, I do with my kids. When I have time for my business, I do with my business. The days I'm working, I'm working, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't sleep, that much, but I do get like in between naps and whatever. But
Yeah.
that's just my life. I mean, this is something that I chose,
Right.
and this is what I do.
Yeah.
So how about you? What make you decide to go into fashion?
So I got finished undergrad. So I was pre-med undergrad, thought I wanted to become a doctor.
Oh,
Sadly mistaken. But then it just ended up working out anyway in life. So I thought I was going to be a medical doctor. And then I left school, finished school, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And I had a job working at a university, and I got fired from that job. And I was like bawling in tears, and I'm like, I don't have any other talents. I don't know anything else I could do. And I had like a ball of yarn and some needles in my closet from like seventh grade, when my friend, or eighth grade, when my friend taught me the basics of crocheting. So like I was just like, all right, I got to turn this into something. Like, I got some supplies here. We're gonna make it work. And I legit got fired in like September maybe. And in October, I did my first fashion show, like in
oh, wow.
Brooklyn. The craziest, that was God. That was all God. I did my first fashion show, launched all of my swimwear. I legit went from making hats and scarves to swimwear in a matter of like weeks.
Oh,
And yeah, I was like, I don't want to do hats and scarves. This is so boring. And started with the swimwear, and it just kind of took off from there. And it helped that I was already like in the scene a little bit. So like, all of my friends were like, all right, come bring some models, put them in bathing suits, and have them like posted up at our parties. And I would do that. And I did more fashion shows. I did Caribbean Fashion Week, and it kind of just went that way. But kind of like you, I had like a love-hate relationship with it. So it was just like I would do it and then I would stop. I would do it and I would stop. And I decided like to go back to school. So I got my master's. Then I took a break. No, I took like 6 months off from school. Decided to go back, get my doctorate. But in between that, I was like off and on with designing swimwear. And then I think at like sometime the end of last year, I just decided, okay, we're just gonna do this full time. And I quit my job at the hospital, And I was just like, all right, well, we're just gonna be full-time designer. This is just, just gonna have to work. We have no choice right now. And then so left the healthcare system, started Let's Talk Health. So I could keep in touch with healthcare, but not be fully immersed in it. And then focus on designing swimwear. So my days literally look like doing research on health topics and just crocheting orders, like swimwear orders, and juggling that stuff. And it's been a crazy journey. I don't know, like, if I could ever tell anyone it was easy. It wasn't easy. It just wasn't easy at all. But I think when I made the decision to just dive headfirst into it, then I feel like things just started to like naturally flow. I feel like when you're on the fence and you're like, all right, I don't know if I want to do it, I want to do it, I don't know. Things are a little difficult, but things have just been starting to flow. And like you, I don't sleep. Like, I don't get much sleep. So when I can nap,
You do, right?
I try to nap. But I'm usually working on like 4 hours of sleep, and then I try to get a nap in during the day, because it's just go, getting content, getting content, getting content. So um, yeah, that's my story.
So you also do carnival costumes, right? Tell us your experience with that. Like, how did you get into that?
So I want to say, like, for all of those people who like have the desire to do carnival design, I just want you guys to know it's not for the faint-hearted. Like, you just really have to want to do this. I was given the opportunity by Tamara, who is the band leader for Diamond Mass Diamond Class International. And at the time they were under Chaos International. So, you know, I'd been a part of like the Chaos family for a long time. So she was just like, you know, like, I see your work, I love what you do, you know, like, let's give you an opportunity. And I'm proud to say, like, I was the first crochet designer in the US to do like a full section. But it was a lot of hard work, like very little sleep. A lot of money is put into this stuff. People think that carnival designers are walking away with bank. Not all the time. Like, I invested a lot of money to do it, and it was just a lot of work. Um, and it was just tough. And this was for Labor Day in Brooklyn last year. It was a great experience. My team was wonderful. Love them. Awesome people, awesome group of people, like a family. So that made it easier for me.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
So do you crochet?
no, like,
I mean, I know you crochet, but do you knit as well?
I
Or
cannot knit for the life of me. And people think like it's the same thing. And
yeah,
I
I
want you
know
guys
that's
to know
true.
it's
That part
not.
I know.
I cannot knit, and I have all of the knitting supplies, like, because I thought I could do both. I'm one of those people that like see things, and that's how I really learned how to crochet, like YouTube. So I
Mhm.
just watch people do it, and I can do it. I'm a visual learner, so like I thought, like, oh yeah, I can see some. I can no, like, my brain it doesn't function like that. Like, I can't work both hands. I can only work my left, and that's it. So no. It doesn't happen for me. Mm-mm.
So after this whole COVID thing, hopefully once we get back in, the right order,
Yeah.
and certain bands they start going back designing costumes, do you see yourselves doing it again? Like, how was that experience? Do you
I,
see yourself going back into that?
I would, like, ideally, I'd want to be solely a Monday wear designer. And for those of you that don't know, they're usually in most countries, there are like 2 days of carnival. Monday, you have like just your body wear, which basically looks like swimwear in a sense, or very elaborate swimwear. Um, I would ideally like to stick to Monday wear, but if I was offered the opportunity to do carnival again, I would. I would just collaborate with another designer and creating a piece, because It
It's a lot,
it's
right?
a lot. It's a lot. I'm not, I'm not sewing anything. So it's not like, just push it through the sewing machine, get the panties done, all right, with great necks. No, like it's a lot more, complicated for me. So I would do it again, but I would have to collaborate with someone for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
When you do things by your hand, I'm telling you, and even with me, when I first started doing wigs, I was actually doing it by hand, and yeah, it was a whole lot of work. It was a whole lot of work. And, sometimes, I give my price and some people will probably look at it, but it's a lot, those people who
Right.
actually, that's like is a craft, so people who
Right.
actually do wigs by hand, they give their price. Sometimes you got to respect that because there's a whole lot of work to that. But now, now I start using the machine and I can knock out like a good amount of wigs at the time that I'm doing, just one wig by hand, so
So
it is a craft.
how do you compete with like the market? Because I know, like it may, to me as an outsider looking in, it appears that the wig or the hair market is like really oversaturated right now. Like, how do you um, separate yourself from the people and the brands that are already out there? Like, how, like, what do you have to do to kind of get your name out there and separate yourself from the others?
Well, for me, if I was to compare myself with the others that's out there, it would be I don't know. I'm on my own pace, and I look at it like, what would I buy?
Right.
If I was to be purchasing something, what is it that I'm looking for in a wig? What type of stitches I'm looking for, and I just do it according to that. I try to make my units affordable, but still, to where it's, it looks good. It's not that much, it's easy to wear,
Yeah.
not that much maintenance or whatever. So a lot of my wigs are glueless wigs. And I also, with the customized wigs that I have, I give like a year warranty. So
Okay.
if there's anything that's like bald spots or anything that's going
Yeah.
on that's within the warranty, I will replace it, So that's within
Oh, that's
the year. That's just for the custom wigs. So now I have the
right.
pre-made wigs that's coming directly from the factories that you can customize the color, cut, or whatever the case may be. Those are the ones that I don't construct, but the ones that I
Okay.
actually construct, I'm doing it. So if anything
Yeah.
is wrong, I'm responsible for it, within a year, because I guarantee that I'm putting it, I'm making sure that everything is to par, because I see myself as a customer as well. So
Right.
I wouldn't want to purchase something that, you wear 1 month and then it starts to shed. There's a whole lot of things that's going on. But people got to understand as well that with lace, there's different types of lace. Well, maybe we could have a show about that as well. We could probably have a stylist come on or whatever. But it's different
Yeah.
kinds of lace, and it's not meant to last forever. But you
Right.
gotta take care of it,
Right.
and
Right.
in that time frame that I give you guys, if anything happens, then you just send it back and I'll repair it.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Like, I didn't like, do a lot of people offer like warranties? Because I think that's actually a really good a way to secure a client and make a client feel comfortable and like the quality of stuff that you're producing. Because
Mm-hmm.
like if someone's saying like I'm giving you a warranty, like then I know like, oh,
You
this is
guarantee that
some
you'll be
good
happy.
stuff.
Exactly,
Like this is some
exactly.
good stuff. Like, is that common in the
I'm not
health
too
in the
sure
health
about, I'm not too
care?
sure about, but I think a lot of people, I mean, I don't want to throw no, I don't want to get anybody so, but I think it's good because, I mean, you spending like hundreds of dollars on wigs,
Right,
I want to make
right.
sure that it is something that will last for a while, it's not
So
just,
like, cause I got locked. So like how like, and I've been locked up for a while, and I've never wore a wig, and I never wore a weave. So I don't know like what the going price is for like hair and installs and stuff like that. So like, what's like the typical price to like for a wig, and then for someone's like, or to install, let's say you want to like install it, like.
so it's different prices. Like, me, they're different prices. So if you was to purchase from me a pre-made wig, it'll be way cheaper than a customized wig,
Okay,
you know?
okay,
Because you're customizing your wig. If you want it to be full, then it's gonna be as much bundles as you want, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, you know, and with what clients got to realize also that the prices, you know, now that this whole pandemic, the prices that we from the factories are going up.
Right.
So it's like you know, we are spending more, but you know, if you can't always be changing the price to your for your clients, you know.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's
Oh man.
it's a lot. So it could go from I got some wigs. I got some wigs from 200. These are the pre-made. I have
Okay.
some from 200, and then I got some. I think the highest, the most expensive wig I think I have is probably like 5 and change, and that's like 30 inches. Yeah.
Down to the booty crack. Wow.
Hmm.
Nice. All right. Well, you know, if I ever decide to cut my hair off, I'm gonna come to you for I'm gonna come to you, sis. Like hook a sister up, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because I don't got the energy to deal with hair. So we gonna get
It's
this.
a lot of maintenance, girl. It's a lot of maintenance. It is. It's a
That's,
lot of
that's
maintenance.
how it
It's
ended up
even,
like this. This was undergrad. This was undergrad biology classes. All my hair was falling out, and I'm pulling my hair out. Anxiety does that to me, and I had no hair in my head. And I was just like, you know, just cut it off and let's get locks because nobody got time to be managing deep conditioning and
oh, it's a lot
praying
of
that.
maintenance.
So I was just like, let's just get locks. And I do my hair every few months.
That's me. I mean, I may be in the hair business, but I, I'm so low maintenance when it comes to hair. Honestly, as soon as I get home, I snatch this wig off, and that's that. I don't. I really don't. I mean, I don't. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, then I guess that's a perk that. But then, yeah, I guess that's a perk. So you don't really have to like worry too much about your hair because you're protecting it with the wig.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
then you have that flexibility. You can switch it up. Like,
Hmm.
all right, babe, today I'm Beyonce. All right, babe, tomorrow I'm Cardi B. Like,
That's the
switch.
beauty of it. That's the whole beauty of
Yeah.
hair wigs. Yeah, you can always switch up. Hmm.
Nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff to keep in mind if I ever decide to go down that track. Yeah. Boom.
So, since we're on the topic with like, okay, minding our business now, like, what would you say, like, business for you?
What's the question? What would I say?
Like,
What?
what would you say, like, for how can I word it? Like, what would be business for you? Like, okay, you minding, what business are you minding?
Ooh, I'm minding the two businesses that pay me. Let's talk health.
Real
And
talk, right?
Lily's Closet. I mean, straight to the point. And like my business is just anything that I put my hands on, anything I decide to do. That's really my business. I can't even include my family in business because my family is too stressful. So they're not even involved in this. Anything that pertains to Kadesha Nicholas, anything I put my hands on, anything I decide to do, anything that I decide to invest time, energy, and bring into my space, that is my business. So I would say like any relationships, but outside of the ideal business things, any of my relationships, personal relationships, that's about it. But the two things that pay me are top on the list because these are the
I
things
hear
that I'm
that.
losing sleep for, and these are the things that are paying my bills. So let's talk health and Lily's Closet are the two things that I'm minding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I hear that.
Period. That is it. I know you have a lot more business to mind, and you mentioned them earlier, but kind of straight to the point. Like,
No, I hear you. I mean, like I said, everyone, hopefully everyone would get something different from this podcast. Everybody's business is different. And
yeah, I mean,
that.
it's all about perception, whatever or interpretation, however you feel that the content we're providing to you applies to you, then that's all you. Like, no one's saying you should take it this way or take it that way. It's all like it's per person. a la carte. Like, it's just whatever applies to you, how it resonates with you, that's for you to break down and to receive. You can't expect everyone to be on the same, to interpret or experience the same experience that you do, but it's really for you to just internalize and to apply in your life on a day-to-day basis. And that's really all we can do, just provide good content that resonates with people, and they're able to apply it and use it on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So
But
let's talk about what's to come. Like, what's the topics that we will be talking about? Just to give a little piece of, a little insight of what's going on. What we'll be
do you want to share that? Do you want to share that with everyone?
I don't know. Should we? Or should we just surprise them?
I think we could talk about like one or two things and then just, get them like, interested.
Okay. That sounds good too. That sounds good too.
So we have, all of October, as you know, we've been promoting, is going to be about self-care and wellness. So of course, during a time like this, baby, very important. Everybody should be tuned in. We've got great people coming to share their expertise, their knowledge, give you guys tips and nuggets to take home and apply to your day-to-day life. I recommend everyone tune in for at least October. With the climate that we're in right now, self-care and wellness is just vital to maintaining a healthy life. And we need it right now. Like, definitely need it. So, I mean, if that's not enough to get people
especially on a local level,
yeah, like if that's not enough to get you guys interested, then that's on y'all. That's y'all business. But for me, with everything that's going on, I'm already excited just to hear, for you guys to hear what we've got coming for October, at least October. Do you want to share anything else?
What I do want to say is those who, if you do have any service to provide for anyone or any organization that you think might be helpful, you can actually reach out to us, Minding Our Business Podcast at Gmail, and we will welcome you on our show, and you share a little bit of your expertise, and, somebody will get some type of information. It'll be helpful.
Yeah, and if you're a business owner and you would like to share some information about your business, please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to have you on the podcast. Of course, the point is to get everyone out there, share all of whatever it is that you're doing on a larger scale. So if you're interested, please feel free to reach out, and we'll love to have you. We would love to have you on the show for sure.
Yeah, this is the platform for it,
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. We gotta level up, right?
Of course. We got bosses. Now's the time.
Yeah, because our community is really, really struggling, and a lot of people, for lack of a better word, I want to say, is ignorant to a lot of stuff. They don't know what's out there,
right?
And hopefully, everyone will get some type of information or get something from this podcast that will help them along their journey.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Even if you reach one person, that's good. That's but
that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. I mean, we can do, what we can with the platform that we have. And fortunately enough, the platform that we have is geared towards educating our people.
Yeah.
So we hope that you guys receive it as such, and it's beneficial.
Yeah. So, why don't you give our viewers some info where they can see your beautiful crochet garments. I want to get that, what is it, a cover up?
Oh yeah.
I saw it.
Yeah.
And also that white one with the gold chains.
Oh yeah, girl.
I want to get those.
It's on the website. One of them is on sale right now. I think the
Oh,
white
okay, yes.
on sale right now. And then the cover up, whenever you're ready, boo. It's on the website. Please feel free. I will send you a discount code.
Oh my gosh, you hear that, guy? So if anyone else want to purchase, give us the deed. Come on, give us the deed.
Yes. So for my crochet designs, Lily's Closet is the business name. You can visit my website at www.lilyscloset.com, and that is LILYZ closet.com. You can also visit me on Instagram. My Instagram is lilies.closet, LILYZ.closet, and that's our Instagram. It's the same for Facebook, Twitter, all of the social platforms, TikTok. It's all the same, Lily's Closet. And then for anything health talk related, I also have my page, Let's Talk Health. And the Instagram is lets.talk.health. And you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, all of the platforms. And my website for all of the blog content is www.letstalkhealthinc.com. So check us out.
You can check out some units on Taji Collections on IG. If you're looking for some accessories, Taji.glam on IG. And also, which is, I don't even understand how I forgot this part, but on my other platform, Razzy Dee, you can see a lot of information about services for special needs kids. So I'm also an advocate for moms with special needs because I have two young ones that have special needs. And I try to help moms find resources for services. You know, I advocate for them as well, but I try to push them to be their own kids' advocate because they know their kids better than anyone else. You know, so you can check that out on Razzy Dee at IG, and you could contact me also. Shoot me a DM or whatever. I mean, I'm quick with my replies. And my website for the wigs, tajicollections.com, and you'll find everything there.
Yay! Definitely check out all of our pages. Yes. Like, follow, share, support. And of course, the Minding Our Business podcast page, where you can find all of the information you need about every single post, about every single podcast post that we're going to be sharing out there, see who we have coming up to speak, and of course, just join the conversation.
Yeah, that's it. Our next episode is going to be very interesting. You know, we have a special guest.
Yes.
And, awesome. You know, hopefully you guys will get something from it, you know.
Yeah, and we'd appreciate your feedback as well. If you have any ideas on topics or things you'd like to hear us discuss, please feel free to share that with us as well. Of course, the content is geared towards you guys, so we want to make sure that we're providing content that you enjoy as well. So feel free to share that with us. Anything you think we might want to hear. If there's a business out there that wants to talk more about their business on the platform, reach out to us. We'd love to have you on.
Yes, indeed. Yay. So we're closing up, minding our business. And thank you guys for tuning in. You know.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
All righty.
See you soon.